Hey there, happy Wellness Wednesday. So today I wanted to bring to you the top 5 essential oil carrier oils that we use. And so what in the world is a carrier oil? I use that term quite frequently. And so really, honestly, a carrier oil is just an oil that you use to dilute the essential oil so that it will blend and mix well and go farther. We're going to do something a little bit different today though. This is my office, this is my teaching room, and so I'm actually going to bring you some visuals today. So if you are driving or if you are crazy busy, just keep listening, pretend this is a podcast. You don't have to look at me, you don't have to see my face. But at the very end, I am going to leave a link for you to be able to download all of the things that I'm giving to you today, just in case you want to imprint so that you can have it there for you for a reference later on. So let me get that set up. 1 second. This is what I do all the time whenever I'm working with my kiddos too. And so I always, I have to get all the screens put together and, whew. Okay, so I'm going to bring you today the 5 best carrier oils that I would recommend for use with essential oils. Can you use other oils? Yeah, you can. And there are so many varieties out there, but these are just probably the top 5 that I would recommend based on their qualities and their ability to help us. Now, why are you even listening to this channel? Because I want to help you continue to transition your natural path of living easily into your home, whether it's the use of essential oils, whether it's using carrier oils for other health needs. You don't even have to use essential oils with these, but in the case of what we're talking about, we can easily blend these together. So what is, first of all, the difference between an essential oil and a carrier oil? I kind of already talked about that. An essential oil is made mostly from the floral parts, the fragrant parts like the lemon peels, the stems, the leaves of a plant, even the bark. Cinnamon bark oil is from the bark of a tree. You get those from your essential oils from those parts of the plant. Whenever you use essential oils, if you do not dilute them, they evaporate really quickly. You add a carrier oil. First, where in the world does a carrier oil come from? That comes from the seeds, the nuts, and the fatty parts of the different fruits. So, for example, avocado oil, it's on this list, comes from the avocado seed. The coconut oil comes from the meat of the coconut oil. I'm not going to give you a bunch of history on all of these different places where these come from because it's just going to take up way too much time. And I know your time is valuable. So we're just going to kind of browse through these and talk about the best benefits. The carrier oil, think about it this way. I said an essential oil, if you use it without a carrier oil, it's going to evaporate quickly. If you use an essential oil and you try, if you've ever done this, you try to use it neat, which means apply it directly on your skin, it doesn't go very far. It has a tendency to just evaporate quickly and then the smell is gone. When you add it to a carrier oil, the carrier oil takes it and kind of, it's not like oil and water. They actually mix, they blend well together. And then the carrier oil will help it smooth into more areas. So think about your face. If you were to take tea tree and apply it on your face, why tea tree? Well, I'm thinking of the people with acne or the skin problems, and they want to have like some help on their spots. If they try and apply it, they'll have to put several spots of oil all over their face, and it's not going to rub in. You add 2 to 3 drops of tea tree to a teaspoon of carrier oil, and that is going to go far. You're going to get all over your face, and the oil is spread throughout. So it's not just spot treatment here and there. And that is really the basic intent of carrier oils, to be able to allow the oil to spread through the essential oil, to be able to spread further and not evaporate as quickly, last longer. But all of these carrier oils that we're talking about today have so many other great benefits. They're just amazing. And I could seriously take one Wellness Wednesday and talk just about coconut oil, and another to talk just about jojoba oil. I really could. But I want to give you the best bang for your time and your listening ears. So today, we're just going to grab these 5. Coconut oil. I will tell you that coconut oil is the one that I use almost all of the time. I love all of these oils, and you'll see me using them in my recipes periodically, just all over the place. But I always revert to coconut oil. Why do I go to coconut oil? Let's go to the next screen. Okay, so coconut oil absorbs easily into the skin. It doesn't clog the pores. It doesn't sit on top and make it like clunky and nasty. It absorbs easily. I get my coconut oil, I'll put my essential oils in there, a couple of drops, especially if I'm like I am right now, just drippy and nasty. And I'll just rub it on my throat or rub it in the wrist. Whenever my husband's really sick, I rub it on his feet because he doesn't like it on his neck. He feels a little girly. It's not about that. But it absorbs quickly into the skin. It's also a great moisturizer. In fact, all of these oils, these carrier oils we're kind of talking about today, you're going to see a lot of the same benefits popping through. They're all great, amazing carrier oils. It is an antiseptic and an antimicrobial. So it just means that it's going to help cleanse the skin, get rid of all of those free radicals, the things that are that aging your skin every day. So basically, you could go to work, come home, and clean your face, and you're literally cleaning away all of the dirt and the grime that has been attacking your body all day. The antimicrobial part, it's not going to allow those toxins, those things to settle into your skin. It's going to help cleanse your skin, not have the dirt and the grime sitting there. Another reason I like the coconut oil is because it is colorless, it is odorless, and so it is easier to use because it keeps the integrity of the other essential oils that you're blending with it. So if I am using peppermint or tea tree or even lavender and I blend with the coconut oil, you're going to smell right up front the oils that you've blended with it. And it has one of the longest shelf lives, the 2 to 4 year shelf life. So, excuse me, where can you get coconut oil? You can actually use actually use the coconut oil that does harden, but if you are at room temperature. But if you are going to be using it into a roller bottle, I would suggest using your fractionated coconut oil. And the reason being is because this does not turn back to a solid at room temperature. It stays a liquid. So in the case of blending with oils so that you can use it periodically from time to time, I would use your fractionated coconut oil. When I first started using essential oils, I actually did have the unrefined coconut oil, and I would just get a spoonful, put it in my hand, and then add my oils, blend it, and put them on. And it works essentially the same way. You just don't add that one to a roller bottle. So like I said, where do I get mine? These now blends you can actually get right off the shelf at the grocery store. So I get the coconut oil, the jojoba oil, even the avocado oil I get from HEB. They carry it. You can get them off Amazon. You can get them from other stores, but I just get them from HEB, and I go through it a lot. So coconut oil, amazing product. Now let's talk about how can you use it for your hair, for your face, for your skin, not just as an essential oil, carrier oil. So for the hair, you could actually take coconut oil if you're having like a really frizzy day and just put it right on your hair, and it's going to tame that frizz. I totally just realized I spelled moisturizers wrong. So if you're looking at this, don't knock me. I do know how to spell. It does moisturize your dry hair. So you could actually come in, you're taking a shower, you could come in and put the coconut oil into your hair. And right, you could actually even add it to your conditioner and shake it up real well and then put it in and then rinse it out. So it moisturizes your hair. What about your face? Excuse me, I'm so sorry, guys. I just didn't want to miss today. Coconut oil is great for taking and reducing those dark spots. Unfortunately for me, it's not going to work on the freckles. So if you have freckles, I can't help you there. But if you have skin dark spots here and there, it'll help lighten them up. And the unrefined coconut oil that solidifies at the room temperature, if you've never heard of oil pulling, it is great for whitening your teeth. So you can actually just take a spoonful of coconut oil, put in your mouth, and swish it back and forth through your teeth. I know it sounds weird, for about 10 minutes, and it will lighten your teeth naturally. And it's really good for the health of your gums. So if you fight gingivitis or bad breath or those kinds of things, it's very good for your gums. It has that antimicrobial agent, so it's going to help fight any infections there. What about for your skin? Coconut oil is a great moisturizer. So it's going to soften up all of those rough edges, and it helps with your eczema and your skin rashes because, again, it has those agents that help take care of the bacteria and those microbials. Another thing about the coconut oil is that it doesn't leave you feeling greasy. And I love that. That's one of the reasons I use it so often, is because I want an oil that's light, that soaks in really well. It doesn't clog our pores, but I don't like to feel greasy. And so coconut oil, bam, it's an amazing one. For the littles, for the moms out there, I know you're always wondering, what oils can I use? What should I use on my baby? Is it safe? Coconut oil is amazing. I will tell you, for my first, I didn't know about everything. And so I was still using the Burt's Bees and all of the other things that you can buy over the counter, still natural, but you can buy it over the counter. For my middle and my last baby, I actually started using coconut oil and creating my own. I called it my baby bum. And so I made my own diaper rash cream so that I didn't have to go buy something off the counter, and it was really quick and easy. And so you can use it as a diaper rash cream. You can use it as a massaging oil. Just, you'll know, the babies. It's a way to bond when you massage. And so you can use it as a massaging oil, and it will help continue to tighten the skin, especially if you have a premature baby. It will help tighten the skin and keep it strong and healthy. And then also, I put on here, if your baby is teething, you can use this. Remember, I said it was great for gums. You can also rub it on the gums of the teething child, and it'll help reduce the pain. Isn't that cool? I love natural products that have amazing benefits that we can find from Earth, that we don't have to go and purchase to see what synthetic things are in there, and is it even safe? Okay. Wow, that was a long time just for coconut oil. See, I'm telling you, we could like spend a whole Wellness Wednesday. So again, if you are busy, just listen. You don't have to watch me. It's okay. I don't need anybody looking at my face. Jojoba oil. This is another one that I really love. And sometimes I would even take coconut oil and jojoba and mix it. In fact, I don't have my bottle of jojoba because I'm out because I've used it all. What is jojoba oil really good for? It's great, again, for your hair and skin. All of these are. It is antibacterial, it is antimicrobial, so it's going to really help with the spot treatment if you have acne, if you have eczema, psoriasis, those kinds of things. Just putting it straight on there, even without oils, essential oils, it's great for your skin. It does have antioxidant properties, so it's going to help boost the immune system. Is there a scent? There is a slight mild nutty scent, and it does have a slight color, but it is not a great large tint. So if you're blending it with an essential oil, it's maybe just a little bit darker than maybe like a yellow tone. I would see, I wish I had some, but I'm completely out. And then it also, because it's not a boisterous oil, it's going to maintain the integrity of your essential oils so that you can still smell them. They're going to slowly evaporate and maintain an integrity. It also has a long shelf life. Would I use one over the other? They're both amazing. What would I use jojoba oil more for than coconut oil? I would probably use jojoba oil more as a moisturizer. It's so amazing for your skin. Get it on your dry, cracked heels, straight on. It's going to do wonders. I would probably go for the coconut oil more for the essential oil blends, just because it is the most odorless one. And I want the best powerful bang from my oils. Okay, so what can we do with jojoba oil? Taking it into the hair, just massage it straight into your scalp to provide the moisturizer, and it promotes hair growth. I was blown away whenever I was doing some of this research years ago that you could use these as a straight cleansing agent. You can use the jojoba oil as a moisturizer. You can use it to cleanse all of the makeup, take the makeup off. You can reduce puffy eyes. Why can you use it so freely on your face? I love it. It doesn't clog the pores also. But one of the things that I was learning was that it will actually balance your own body's pH level. It will help take your skin, tone it, tighten it, open up those pores, and it restores your face, your body, your skin back to the way it's meant to be. It's pretty amazing. So who is it good for? It's actually great for all skin types. If you have dry skin, or you say like spot treatment, like acne prone skin, it's great for you because it's going to, if you have dry skin, it's going to moisturize your skin. If you have acne or you have spots where you need treatment, it's going to moisturize your skin, but it's also going to do the spot treatment. If you have really oily skin, it takes your skin back to the correct pH, and you don't have to worry about suffering from oily skin. Amazing. Okay, so what about the littles? My firstborn, he actually did suffer from cradle crap because it's so great for your skin. You can actually take the jojoba oil and put it on the back of the head to promote the hair growth and to keep it from kind of, creating any sore spots or scabs or whatever from the cradle cap. And it says, again, it's a great massage oil for babies that have eczema because it's got such a large vitamin E content. In fact, I think, let's see. No, it was this one. They all have amazing vitamin E, vitamins and minerals put in there. It's natural. Okay, sweet almond oil. Do not get sweet almond oil mixed up with the bitter almond oil. Sweet almond oil is the one that you want to get. It does not have this over potent sweet smell, but is called this because the bitter almond oil is not one that you want to use when using with essential oils or mixing or using for your body. This one is the one with all of the yummy grape goodness in it. Okay, excuse me. So it is great for skin. It lightens the appearance of wrinkles, of scars, tightens your skin. This is one that I probably need to start using like tonight. It has 200% of your daily vitamin E allowance. So it is like just right to you, just to get you that extra vitamin E. Which moisturizes your skin. It is an anti-inflammatory. It boosts immunity. It is slightly nutty with a yellow tint. I would say of all of the oils that I use, this one probably has the strongest smell, but it's not overwhelming. It's just has a slight nutty, slight nutty scent. Okay. It also absorbs easily into the skin. It does not leave any greasy residue. Its shelf life is shorter though, so it only has a 12-month shelf life. So if you know that you're going to use it for the skin or for topical application. Then you make a blend, you put it on your shelf, you use it. But if you're going to do something that you know you won't use as often, like a flu balm, and you're only going to use the flu balm every 6 months or so, then I would suggest going over and grabbing your coconut oil or your jojoba oil, because that shelf life is longer. And when you make your blends, you want to keep in mind, am I going to use it before the shelf life expires? Okay, so how else can we use the sweet almond oil for your hair? It prevents hair loss. When massaged into the scalp, you could actually just take some, put in your hand, and massage it into your scalp. It does prevent split ends, so you can massage it right on the ends of your hair. On your face, works as a great cleanser. See, notice it's a lot of repetition here. It works as a great skin cleanser, and it does help with the acne flare-ups, and moisturizes your dry, chapped skin, moisturizes your lips. I mean, all of these, we've talked about 3 so far. They're amazing. You could, if the store doesn't have one, grab another, because they're all going to be great. For the littles, this one is great for the rashes on the babies, for the eczema, for the ones that need the extra moisturizing agent. Again, I put on here, it is a great massage oil for premature babies, because it helps tighten and strengthen their skin. And when I was a preemie, when they're that young, they need that extra support for sure. Okay, avocado oil. Now I put this on here because I've actually just the last 2 years started using this one and adding it to our collection. Do I use it? Yes, I do. In fact, I love using it, but I do not use it for many of my blends that I make, because the shelf life is not as long. It is more cost effective. So you could actually go, whenever I go to Aldi and I get groceries, I can get a thing of avocado oil for like $6 or $7. If I go to get my coconut oil is going to cost $13, $14. So it is more cost effective. It is best for dry and rough skin. So if you really struggle with scaly elbows, cracked heels, just spots that are really, really dry. In the winter, my hands get so dry, they literally start cracking where the creases are, and it hurts so bad. That would be a good oil just to use as a lotion. Just use the straight up oil. You don't even need all the other things inside that. Just use a straight up oil. Okay, it is high in vitamin A. It does have a sweet, nutty, and it is tinted green because it's from the avocados. It absorbs easily and leaves no greasy residue, but it is a thicker oil. So it is going to take a little bit longer. If you compare the coconut oil, the jojoba oil, the avocado oil, and you rub them on different parts of your arm, the avocado oil is going to take a little bit longer to get soaked in because it is a thicker oil. Okay, how can you use the avocado oil in your home? in your home, on your face, or on your body. It also promotes hair growth, it prevents breakage, and it helps detangle your hair. So you could create your own hair detangler, which my 2 girls need desperately. They inherited my hair, and it's fine and tangles severely. You can use the avocado oil as a spot treatment for acne, but I wouldn't recommend using it like you would coconut oil or you would the jojoba as like just a moisturizer for your face. I wouldn't do the avocado because of its thick consistency. You want to use the avocado oil just as a spot treatment to help like target that acne or those prone areas. For the skin, its thick texture helps really soothe dry, scaly skin. This oil is not recommended for the littles. It says that, yes, it is good for your skin, but for the babies, it can lead to skin irritation. Take into consideration, a baby isn't even supposed to be introduced to avocados until they're at least 6 months old, just because we want to make sure that there's no allergic reaction to the food product. And so here we just say, we wouldn't recommend it when they're later on, maybe 6, 7 years old. You can try spots here and there to make sure that there's no reaction. And then if it works, bang on with it. You just use it as you would any of the other oils. Okay, we have one more. So this was number 4. Let's hit number 5, grapeseed oil. And this one actually has just in the last several years started making a coming up appearance, both in cooking and in our natural lives, the way that we would use the other oils. This one also is more cost effective. It is an anti-inflammatory. It can help build collagen in the skin. So all of us that have those wiggly jigglies, this would be a good oil just to rub straight on the thighs or on the tummy to help strengthen and tighten our wiggly jigglies. You like that word? Yeah, it was a new one. Just made it up. It is light and odorless. It is also great for the skin and hair, and its shelf life is a year. Okay, how can we use it for the hair? You can take it straight, put it, soothes itchy scalp, and it helps with mild dandruff. Guys, I could have put so much on all of these pages. I'm just trying to take the most important pieces for how we can use it in our natural daily life and share that with you. For the face, it will tone and tighten your skin. It helps minimize the pores. It also restores your skin's proper pH. And for the skin, I like this one. It absorbs easily, but it combats swelling and redness. Jojoba also does that. I just didn't put it in there. So for the littles, the redness, I need help with the redness, but mine's like brown and it's called freckles. I don't think any of these are going to help that. For the littles, this one is also a great massage oil for babies with skin irritations or with eczema because of its anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. So basically, coconut oil, jojoba oil, your sweet almond oil, all of these oils, grapeseed and avocado, they're all amazing products to use. Do I need you to go and buy all 5 of these? No, I want you to figure out what you want to try, to play around with, and just start with one. I started with coconut oil. It was easy, accessible. I even used the unrefined whenever I first started. If you need something that's cost effective, that's going to do the best bang for your buck, go for the grapeseed oil. Just remember, it doesn't have as long as a shelf life as the other oils. And why? Why are we even using these? If you want to integrate essential oils, they're great carrier oils. But beyond that, we want carrier oils for our essential oils because we don't want to apply many of our oils neat. We want them to be able to last longer. We want to be able to continue to not have a skin reaction, which this dilutes the oil so it doesn't react. That we don't react if it's like a hot oil like peppermint. Don't ever try to put that on without any carrier oil. It's going to burn. Okay, so it dilutes the oils, helps the oils last longer, but even beyond that, you can have so much benefit just from the oil itself. So I have kept you here for a while, whether you were listening or watching all of my crazy faces, because I just have crazy faces whenever I teach. I was going to add a ton of great recipes and things to do, but we're going to save that. And so what we're going to do is next week on Wellness Wednesday, we are going to grab coconut oil and we are going to do some targeted recipes and ways that you can integrate coconut oil into your natural life. And whether that is a face wash, whether that is an essential oil blend, I'm gonna bring you several recipes next week just for coconut oil. And then the following week, we're going to grab several recipes for the other oils. So for the next 5 weeks, stay tuned because I'm going to bring you ways that you can easily integrate and cost effectively too. Easily and cost effectively integrate simple recipes into your daily life so that you can not have to worry about all the synthetic things and the products that you get over the counter or from other revenues, just from other places. I probably used the wrong word there. It's been a long day. I want to help you. So thanks for joining in. Let me finish up this one and say, well, I'm going to get back to my big share. See? Aw. Okay. Thanks for joining in, coming and watching this fabulous Wellness Wednesday. Remember, I'm not about trying to do editing and making this the best promotional video. That's not me. I want just to give you the best help I can for this 2022 journey, whether it is great recipes or simple pieces of information. So if you want the other edited videos and the exact research, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. I can get you the research, but I'm not gonna edit the videos. I just don't have time for that in my crazy busy life. So thank you. I wish you well today, and go grab some coconut oil tonight before you go to bed. Wash your face with it. Rub it on your face, rub it in, then wash your face and see how amazing you feel and how clean your skin feels. It's gonna be like, oh, a game changer. Then put in the comments what you thought about it. Okay, I'm going to leave you. Next week, we'll be back with some amazing recipes. We're going to start with coconut oil. I don't want you to miss it. And make sure you check on the link below. It will have all of the notes if you decide that you need them. You totally don't. If you have an auditory memory that's like an elephant, I am so jealous. I will see y'all next week. Happy Wellness Wednesday.